Alright, so in this video, I'm just gonna be fucking... Alright, so in this video, I'm just gonna be showing you how I'm gonna be going about making Dr. Doom's throne room. I've already kind of started with the background here, and what I did with that is I just made a dark gray and painted the whole thing, and then once that fully dried on like both the pieces here because they're separate, once the dark gray was fully dried, I dry brushed lighter gray over top of that. And dry brushing is just having as little amount of paint on the brush as possible and slowly just going over top of it very lightly, and it gives this kind of stoned look or metal look, whatever it may be, depending on what you're using it for. But here it kind of makes it look like stone. And then I added just little green splotches kind of everywhere. Started with a darker green, then a lighter green over top. Then once that was done, I just with a Sharpie kind of made like those little stone details and stuff like that. I probably would have made a little bit of brick details as well, so it looks like, well, it's brick, but because I also have other ideas I want to use for the stone background, I'm not going to go ahead and do that, but you still kind of get the idea here. And because I keep the odd boxes because I'm a crafty person, I like making all like my sets and whatever, I kept these around, and it's gonna eventually I'm gonna make it look like a throne, but with doing that I realized I probably also have to make Dr. Doom just a cape. Ah shit, I hope I have a dark green fabric for the cape. Yikes. I don't want to make that. This is why sometimes stop motion videos take a lot of time, is because the idea I have in my head of what I want it to look like, I have to make a lot of the props for it. I know people use green screen and stuff on stop motion, but like personally I just like having the actual prop, and like it looks cooler to me just having like things actually being there, like having the moss and whatever. I just think it looks kind of dope like that. So with the throne here, I'm gonna probably give it a couple coats of just like the dark gray first, and then after that again dry brush it with a lighter gray, and then I think so with Dr. Doom's chair, it's got like that red fabric, kind of like, look how white I am, look at that ghost. That still doesn't help, but damn. But yeah, he has like that red piece of fabric kind of coming down, and then it leads to like the front here. So once I'm done painting that, I'm gonna cut the red fabric going down kind of deal. What I also want to do is add like those just windows kind of like on the side, but with the windows I'm not gonna glue them on. I'm just gonna have 3 cutouts, and then I'm gonna put blue tack on them so I can still take them off and have just the background itself, because I have other plans that I want to use this like stone gray background for other videos and stuff. So yeah, with that being said, I think I'm just gonna jump into repainting right now. Okay, so I don't have like a dark green material, so I'm about to do some crazy shit right now. I have the light green one, and I'm just gonna like paint it, and hopefully it works. Paint it a darker green. No, it's taking over. What the fuck am I talking about? Okay, so I just drew a little cutout of what I'm gonna do here, and then yeah, once that's done, I'm gonna repaint it. It's taking over again. What's going on? Alright, so this is kind of what I got going on for like the throne right now. Just glued that Marvel Legends box onto the smaller one here, and other pieces of cardboard. Just kind of got like the arms of the chair there. And what I've been doing is just putting pieces of hot glue just kind of all over it, just to give it a bit more detail. Just because like the thing's gonna be made of stone, and adding like the hot glue and stuff like that, it's gonna give the illusion that there's kind of cracks and different bumps and shit like that. So hey, that's pretty good. Alright, so this is what the throne is looking like right now. I have put the dark gray on top of it, and you can kind of start seeing that it's looking a bit more like the throne. I've also just painted these little pieces of cardboard because I'm gonna be making this into a screen, and then I'm gonna be cutting these into thin pieces, and then doing the kind of like the border of the windows, and then probably have like a blue piece of paper behind them to make it look like the window kind of deal. And then this is what the cape is looking like so far. Just like I said, mixed black and the green to make it a bit more of a dark green that kind of matches the color of the cape there. I low-key want to give this Doctor Doom a black wash, honestly. Paint up the armor, dry brush it a bit. I might actually do that, deadass. Because I've been dry brushing a lot lately, and it's fun. So fun. Oh my god, is it fun. Ah, it's happening again. What the fuck? Boom, my brother, that's what these look like. These are these fucking windows all finished up. I cut out the blue, then I put a little bit of white on it, and then I fucking cut these motherfuckers out, and I glued them on it, and I taped them on the back, and it looks like that. This is bussin'. This is bussin'. All I'm doing is literally folding tape and putting them on the back here, and throwing them up there, and I actually think it's turning out really dope. The blue, it pops, and like this color, like very matte colors, and like the windows, it pops, and I think that's gonna look super dope actually. Boom, last one's on there, and that looks super dope actually. Again, I only taped them on there because I want to use just a great background for other stop motion ideas. So just having the little extra accessories that I can just add on to them for whatever video it may be is super dope. Again, with the throne, it's not glued down, so I can remove that if need be. And then I have like the trail leading up to his throne, because I'm pretty sure I saw that in some just art for Doctor Doom's throne room. The cape, it's drying, so once that's done, I'll throw Doctor Doom on there, but I'll throw him in here right now and see what it looks like. Alright, and then there's Doom there. It looks super dope actually. I kind of want to throw, like, it'd be dope to have, I forgot the name for those, like fucking, they're not torches and shit, what, like those things, what the actual names for those? Bruh. But I'm too lazy. I don't really care to do that right now. It looks super dope, but I also just want to start filming the part of the stop motion that I need with this scene. So yeah. No, it's taking over. I don't know what this bit is. It's, yo, what? What a weird. See ya, bro. Bro, I caught that shit though. For real, for real. That's whack. I've never seen that kind of Voltron on like a Marvel Legends figure. I thought just the head would pop off the neck there. The big old gap in his fucking neck. Alright, so there is the custom cape on there. It doesn't look the greatest by any means. I probably have to do a little bit of shaving so I can sit on his shoulders a bit more, but again, if you wanted to do the custom cape, you probably just, if you had like the original like darker green fabric, it would look a lot better. And I know people do a lot better custom capes than this, but this is more or less just because I want him to sit down on the throne, and I need that shot for the video I'm working on. Look at it. Oh, hey. Okay, that actually looks kind of dope. I might even, off camera, go and pick up some green fabric just to make it look a lot better. But for what it is right now, it doesn't look that bad. And I still am gonna make the little chain part across his neck there. But I think that might be all for this video. I just kind of wanted to show you how I made the throne room. And the techniques I used on making the throne chair is also how I made the background as well. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and maybe it got you a bit more hyped for some of the future stop motion ideas I got in the works. Yep. Thanks for watching.